Y'all ready for some Deus Ex Human Revolution? Because I certainly am. As I promised last time, we are going to dig into this shit properly. Hold on, let me make sure my levels on this microphone are actually right. Whoa. Yeah, it's a little quiet. There we go. That's a little better, folks. All right, so we are getting ready to tear into Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Yeah, you turn the mic up, right?
Yeah. And so let's do this right now, folks. I asked for exactly this, ladies and gents. Go ahead and submit your questions. Paid or non-paid, we don't really give a fuck. And we will be addressing all the Happy Kilroy horse shit here tonight. Anything else that strikes our fancy.
I never get sick of this music.
No, sir. One of the best
so
video
good.
game soundtracks ever. And the Mankind Divided soundtrack is just as good. It just wasn't the first one, so it doesn't get celebrated the same way. All right. You ready for some body bag edition?
Hell yeah. Bring me a body bag.
Seraph Industries. Is that where it was?
This says you're a heretic.
Guess who?
It's our old friend. Let's do a couple of these during the loading screens.
No, that was pretty quick.
Damn. Just to get this out of the way, 36 minutes before the stream started, Jack Jones donated £1. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I don't like mayonnaise.
I just had some on a chicken sandwich.
You need something, Jensen?
Yeah, I was hoping you could tell me about the first attack.
There's some cybernetic blue balls.
Particular?
Hold on just a darn tootin' minute. Let me turn this down just a smidge.
Darn tootin'.
All right. I think we talked to her last time.
I've been thinking about why they attacked.
Isn't it?
Yada 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 yada. Okay, yeah. I think we talked to her on the last stream, right before we ended. You were gonna call out?
Yeah, let's say a Hellhammer fan wants to know, what is blue, hairy, and full of worms? Dime bag. Deus Pole Volt. Can't stay for long. Would you agree that at least The Last Jedi is following the rule of two?
What's the rule of two?
That there can only be two bad guys at a time? The two Sith? That's what I'm familiar with.
Yeah, but if that's the case, who the fuck trained Snoke?
Oh,
Nobody.
so I
What,
read
Disney did?
I read the Wikipedia.
Uh-huh.
Apparently he was like some alien interpreter or inquisitor or something, and he went to Mustafar and he knew his limitations.
Exactly.
And he went to Vader's castle and
Uh-huh.
found a piece of obsidian and put it on his gold ring, and it gave him magic force powers.
What? What?
Apparently.
What?
Maybe I read it wrong, but that's what I understood.
What kind of bullshit alien? What? Disney.
I think they got it from the books.
Yeah, the new fan fiction books. All right.
But thank you for dropping by.
Who do I need to
Deus Pole.
talk to? You need to talk to Greasy Ponytail? Yeah, I think so. Hey, Greasy.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving
Is that sarcasm? Anyone who watched the last stream knows I murdered the living shit out of everyone.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the planet's security system so fast that
Hack the planet!
there's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Is it my pointy shoulders?
I'm running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job.
My job.
I guarantee you.
Fucking Canadian accent from hell. Fucking Canadians.
So it sounds like we're getting audio from the game, but through the microphone. We're not actually picking up the game audio.
Hold on a second. No, we are. It's just turned down low is all. It definitely is picking up the audio. Yeah.
Come back in here. When it's just some new rights, you don't take
While we're doing this, you could be asking questions.
Oh, yes. Bobbio Jimbo asks, Happy New Year, RazörFist and Terran. Enjoy a couple of non-alcoholic drinks on me. Wish I could stay, but I can't. Both of you, best and worst books you've ever read in 2017.
Oh, shit. Worst book I read, I haven't really read any bad books. I read a pretty bad graphic novel. That Robert Jordan New Spring graphic novel was dog shit. Best book I read, probably, oh, shit. I read quite a few of the Shadow Pulps. Pretty much all those were good. Really, there was only one weak one, and that was I think it's the London Crimes. That one was kind of weak because it was just confusing as fuck. There were too many characters. And Walter Gibson didn't take the time to describe any of them, so you're just kind of trying to, you know what I mean? Like when an author just doesn't really tell you what anyone who's talking looks like, and there's like 7 characters, you haven't been introduced to any of them, and you're trying to keep them straight in your fucking head. All you have is names, basically.
Right.
I fucking hate that. A rare miss. Ooh, you can walk under it.
You know what? I never tried.
Ooh, credit chip. Ooh, piece of candy. Best one, fuck. Best one would probably be, I really liked Hollywood Party by Kenneth Lloyd Billingsley. Whoa.
It's time.
Quite. Yeah, that would probably be it. That one's really interesting because it gets into communists in Hollywood and the blacklist and the McCarthy hearings, and corrects a lot of bullshit that your teachers probably shoved in your head holes. It's sad. I see a lot of people who are like supposedly quote-unquote red-pilled, and they still buy into the bullshit about the McCarthy hearings.
Right.
It's sad. Some bullshit is just sunk deep.
I would say the worst thing I've read this year was that fucking new Shadow comic.
Oh God, I should have said that.
And the best was probably the new Daredevil.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty good.
We forgot to mention the new Daredevil started this year. You know, shaken free from the shackles of that fucking hack Mark Waid.
Oh no, that started 2 years ago.
Oh really?
Yeah, it started a while ago.
Oh,
but
maybe I'm just that traumatized.
Yeah, a little bit. Did you hear Mark Waid quit Twitter again?
Ugh. Stay gone this time. Dumbass.
God, he's such a dunce. It's like he can't decide if he wants to be a comic writer or a political pundit. And he's pretty bad at both. I don't understand. And the thing about Mark Waid is, this is something that, like, Diversity in Comics and other, like, comic channels and so forth, for some reason, they don't talk about this, and they should, because it's important, is Mark Waid is the reason Marvel is the way it is right now. They will complain until they're blue in the face about Marvel's editorial direction, but none of them take into account the fact that Mark Waid began that editorial direction with his dogshit Daredevil comic.
I'm telling you,
Here we go.
You might not put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
Don't bullshit me.
Smile. Always with a smile.
Smile. I'm not evil. I swear.
We'll talk later.
Can't you tell from my half-inverness cape?
Why didn't they just render this in engine?
I know.
It looks terrible.
And it's compressed to shit, too.
There, look at that. Look at the difference.
Look how much better it is.
Check him with Dr. Marco at the Limb Clinic downtown.
Is it possible to mod this game so we can just do that?
Apparently this game is difficult to mod.
As far as I'm concerned, Sanders got what he deserved. So don't start second guessing yourself.
I'm not. But that's not why I brought him up. Sadly, he's tricked into attacking us.
You in this fucking car.
Better be you in that fucking chair.
Shut it.
Exactly. Only he killed himself to prevent a chance of my doing that. That takes real dedication.
sure he was augmented.
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from the retirement fund.
Yep, he definitely knew something about Hillary Clinton. Scold or placate?
Well, maybe they didn't like being held out so long in the plant.
Is that my head of security speaking? Or the ex-cop? Listen, Adam.
Come back here.
Stood out friends of the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends what I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because
As long as he's not a little bitch, I should be fine.
Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Come on, Adam. Come on.
You got it.
All right.
Exactly.
Nyashia returns in triumph. Nyashia? That is not a name. That is not a name. Akeem, the fully augmented Nigerian pop star, racist! Swept the Planet Music Awards. Anyways. Planet Music Awards tonight in Los Angeles, winning in 6 categories. Her latest album, Yoruba, about her struggles with discrimination, poverty, and most recently, augmentation. Oh, God. SJW's in the future, too. Fuck that.
Ugh.
Apparently, the writers of The Last Jedi are alive and well in the future.
The cuntiest asks, please tell me you hate the quote-unquote punk band Television. Also, best bulge in metal.
Yeah, that's the thing about early punk rock is, you know, there was no musical style for punk rock. It was just all these bands that all happen to play at the same places. So like Blondie, even though Blondie isn't musically really punk, they're called punk, right? But they're not. They're not, objectively. The Ramones are punk, right? The Clash are punk. But like bands like Television and so forth, they got wrapped up in all that. And that's how those shitty bands wound up being considered punk.
And also, who has the best bulge in metal? He says it's Robert Plant.
Biff Byford of Saxon. Holy fucking shit, guys. Go watch... Oh, fuck. Which one is it? Is it Strong Arm of the Law? Is it the music video for Strong Arm of the Law? The camera is at perfect dong height the entire time, and Biff Byford is wearing the tightest fucking tinfoil panties. Like, it's right in your face the whole fucking time. It's like, Jesus Christ, Biff, come on, bud. All right. Anything else I need in here? Okay, right. Paging Adam Jensen. Here's what I don't get. This guy broke the law. So he told the fucking receptionist that he wants to have a conference with me about breaking the law?
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up? I'm sorry. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit.
How's the audio and everything?
Good so far.
And now this mess with the factory.
Yeah. Tough times all around. How about you, Carl? Are you okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know...
We had this pre-order scheme. Went totally sideways.
From one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize to get you fired, worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know.
It's like, what were they thinking?
I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons.
People are complaining about the echo, but there's really nothing we can do about that.
And says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot.
No, there is.
I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Alright, let's try that. Neuropozyne.
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Huffing it, jamming a gerbil in your ass. That's fine.
Tell me more.
Help the faggot.
Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on.
Don't get too happy. Tomorrow you still wake up with that derpy ass fucking face.
Once you get a hold of it.
All right.
I got it from here.
Cool. Sound better?
Much better. People are liking it.
All right, sweet. Sorry about that, guys.
Let's see. Metalhead Martyr donated $10. Thank you. So it's 1 year into the Trump presidency.
Yep.
How would you grade him so far?
Better than any president in my lifetime. Most satisfied vote I've ever cast in my entire life.
I would say the same.
I mean, it's not
he's
perfect.
Doing shit.
Yeah, he hasn't, hasn't gotten the wall up yet. That is a legitimate criticism. There are certain things I'm not crazy about, but for the most part, yeah, totally fine. I think I'm pretty impressed. Honestly, in his first week when he passed the 5-year...
I don't shot her.
Sorry, had to be done. In the first week when he passed the 5-year lobbying ban for former government officials, I would vote for Satan himself if he had passed that. That alone. Never mind anything else in the presidency. That's something Obama never would have done. It's something Hillary never would have done. I don't fucking... I'm sorry, like the Kyle Kalinskis and so forth that try and spin that into a fucking negative. I think they're just shrieking ideologues grasping for shit. Because that alone, I would vote for Lucifer himself.
Mrs. Reed?
Oh, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, understand. You made me I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
Giggity.
I guess I'm just not ready.
I don't have
This is where we
limitations.
work, but to me, this is
The woman has the nose of a bull weevil. Oh, let's see here.
I guess I never thought of it that way. Bears and rabbits.
Where's the bears and rabbits selection? What the fuck?
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
Even though she's cheating on me with a robot right now.
It seems there's just
Literally.
no way
Literally.
to deal with something like this.
The same robot who almost killed her.
Even begin to imagine
And
how
slapped
things
her.
have been for
Stockholm Syndrome.
you. All you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've.
I don't have a dick anymore.
At first, I couldn't.
That's
believe
not
you
true.
were still alive.
Let's get a robo dick now.
Handle all of this.
Oh!
Here we go. We have to do
I never asked for this.
He said it! He said it!
I understand your anger. I wouldn't take too kindly to people making that kind of decision for me either. But that being said, I for one am glad that you're still among us.
You know, they could have done that without taking both my arms and
Yes,
both
of
legs.
course, I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies.
Call it busybody shrew's intuition.
This detective, a man called Chase, he agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more.
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day.
But that's just a fringe benefit.
Stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened.
And who to
You're
thank.
not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse.
What?
I know.
Who
you
says that to a
want
person's
me.
face?
Please, will
You see, Adam, you're a soulless goddamn robot now, and we're not sure if you're an angel or the devil.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
And fuck you.
This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective.
First
Chase.
thing I'll have to do is turn my
He
face
works
into a
part-time
BattleTech
as a
board.
security guard in an apartment
He's got hexes on his head.
I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
All right.
Let's see. Retro Future Ronin says, Godspeed into 2018. Highest and lowest moments of 2017.
Highest and lowest moments. Fucking. I would think Charlottesville would be pretty low. I would think that would be pretty low. Highest. Every day I wake up, check my Twitter feed, and see that the left still don't fucking get it.
Yep.
It's
Every day is a gift.
It's
Every
goddamn-
dawn is just the smile of an innocent child. It's a wonderful thing.
It's dewy morning every day. All right. Love that. Monorail.
Let's see. Who is next? Flack the Jack asks, semi-new viewer of yours and enjoying the content. Might I ask what obscure but excellent sci-fi film you would recommend to be watched before I die?
I don't know that Dark City is obscure, but I would recommend it.
I'm gonna get on my boat and I'm going upriver and I'm going to kick that son of a bitch Bison ass so hard that the next Bison wannabe is gonna feel
it. There's one more in here. There's a new notification I just added. If someone can get it, you win the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Hellhammer fan donated $20. Thank you, sir. What has 9 arms and sucks? Def Leppard.
Oh, I knew. I was gonna say Def Leppard.
Somebody lose an arm?
Anything you want to buy or sell?
Yeah, their drummer in a van accident, I think.
Not a drumming accident, because that would be cool.
Okay, let's see here. What do we have here? Damage upgrade. How much?
Take you to the bank, Senator. To the blood bank.
You win the stream, sir.
Jesus Christ.
You win the stream.
Fucking blood bank.
All right.
See you soon.
Sweet. Oh, I love this revolver. I was having a lot of fun with this revolver last stream.
Cyber Theory says, "Hey Razor, huge fan. Keep up the great work."
Godspeed.
Thank you very much.
Okay, here's the detective we need to talk to about our waifu's murder.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
Keen observation.
Mrs. Reed.
What do you just sit out in the apartment hallway?
And don't take
oh,
this
right,
the
he's a
wrong
security
way.
guard.
You're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told
It's
me
not.
I might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing mess. Orders from 3 different departments and pressure from so many.
No matter
bosses.
where you put it,
Like
it's
being the
always
scrawny new
funny.
kid in the
It's true.
prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop.
Done.
There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I
They
got
just
turned
shouted
down.
"Marussia" and ran away. I
People
don't
wanted
understand.
to do this thing fast.
Why do they keep calling me a Russia bot?
You have something more substantial than this.
Is that a new
Yeah, well, that's where you come in.
thing? Like
I got a
Hanser?
couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
On account of you're a godless robot
There's
now.
a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there, there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call the choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case...
This guy is adamant about mayonnaise.
I'm pretty sure
Just,
he tampered
I
with
mean,
some of the evidence.
Some people don't like
You
it.
should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his
go to
conduct.
the
and he takes
lobby.
depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find
He's a
something
big
on
fat
his
fuck.
desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
All right, well...
You said an outside agency may have tampered with the storage locker.
Already, this is more noir than Blade Runner 2049.
Oh.
That government agents may have locked up some of the
Not
more
hard to do.
Not terribly
evidence
difficult.
inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not?
We've even got the Venetian blinds behind us.
Listen. I
Not
snooped around
blaring
the
a
locker
motorcycle
before and found
engine
the
in the
safe
background like it's
but
supposed
I
to be
kinda
music.
got
Pow!
He knows I
Fuck
know.
was that?
If I give you the
Hans
code,
Zimmer, my friend.
they'll know I talked. Call me maybe, but I can't think of a
not
nice
music.
outcome to that.
Alrighty.
That's all I need for now.
Melphis Sky says, if you could redo Star Trek Voyager, what would you do to make it on par with DS9?
Yeah, I probably would have. Well, I've mentioned this before. I think the big problem was they never really exploited some of the potential the series had. I would have made Neelix less of a comedy relief character.
Yeah.
More of a, a little more Spockish. I would have made the Maquis Federation conflict a little bit, have it bear more fruit, a little bit more like Bajor and the Federation in DS9. I would have gotten to 7 of 9 quicker. I would have gotten to the good Kess stuff quicker. This is the part people talk about, 7 of 9 saved the show. Not really. They were just getting... The character she replaced was just getting good. And then they fuck her over, kick her off the show, and replace her with Jerry Ryan. I felt bad for, what's her schnoz? I forget what her name is.
Yeah.
But, her character was just getting good.
Welcome. I'm glad you came. I can never properly repay you for what you did, of course.
Oh, and I would have killed Harry
I'd like
Kim.
to help out any way I can.
Would you have
Okay.
There's a gentleman named Sarah who works in the area. His business causes him to move around quite a bit. But at the moment, he's occupying an apartment in a building on Earl's Court. If you mention my name, he'll give you a discount on his wares. Deals in... he's a gun runner.
How does
And
it
whores!
someone like that?
Growing up in my old neighborhood, you learn
I
pretty
don't
quick
like
certain types of relationships.
A lot of mayonnaise.
I
here.
know. What the fuck, guys?
Let's see, Anthony Carello says, Misty T Boogie, I hope the yak was worth it. It was actually a horse.
Right.
Seriously, who farted says, they're trashing our rights. Hack the planet.
Alright. Yes, this is how I descend staircases.
Best Way Killer donated $20. Thank you. Hey, Razor, thanks for the Elric reading order recommendation on Gab.
Right on.
I watched the DS9 episode.
Yes!
Damn. I watched the DS9 episode Necessary Evil the other day.
Uh-huh.
And was wondering if it was just me, or did the episode have a lot of noir elements in it?
Yes, very, 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 very. A lot of the Odo stuff where he's more of a constable. A lot of that stuff feels very noir, and that's totally intentional. Totally intentional.
Damn right.
Oh, God, a fedora.
I got the right to get enhanced.
Oh my god.
Oh, he really is a fedora.
How the hell am I gonna afford that drug? Neuropopazine.
Neuropopazine!
Gotta pay up the ass for that one.
Take something up the ass. Alright.
Gotta catch up on some of these.
Hello, my name is Lies!
Anderson Paladin says, was Harlan Ellison right about Star Wars after all?
What did he say?
I don't know. Saber
Good
Aaron...
contribution, T-Boogie.
Oh, what? Saber Aaron says, Happy New Year and Godspeed, you magnificent fuckers. Blah, I messed that up. So, how many Last Jedi questions do you expect to get? How do I convince my friends the movie is bad?
Have them watch it again? It's a fucking mess, guys. Its badness is self-evident. If people are not seeing how bad it is at this point, they are willfully ignorant. They are it is purposeful. Hold on. Let me save.
Let's take care of a few of the bigger ones here.
Yeah, I'm gonna hack real quick, so it's a good time to ask questions.
Nathan W. donated $50 earlier.
Oh, crap.
Give me a body bag.
Yes!
Extremely generous. Thank you very much, Nathan. And just recently... Where was it? Where was it? Where was it?
If there's nothing good...
Patrick Schuster donated $100.
Wow. People
are already fighting for McCain's seat.
Yep.
2017 is the gift that keeps on giving.
Well, here's the thing. They don't have to fight for it. If McCain doesn't last his term, which in all likelihood he's not going to, his odds are less than 10% of survival.
Yeah, I thought he was supposed to like die last weekend, not to sound macabre.
I mean, and the thing is, in Arizona, when somebody doesn't last their term, you don't have a special election. The governor appoints someone.
Right.
And the governor, here's the good news, governor's a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
He was an early Trump supporter. So, good news on that one.
And he says, here's to 2018. Have some drinks on me. Thank you very much to both Patrick and Nathan.
Yeah, so McCain's not the one we need to worry about. Replacing the fuck out of Flake is. That's what we need to worry about. And, Kelly Ward is on her way. I think she's going to take it. Kirsten Sinema has name recognition, which worries me. Phoenix is weird. Arizona's weird in that sometimes people will just win because they've heard the name before. I think that was half the reason Napolitano kept winning. It was like, well, at least I've heard of that person. What is this? I've never been in here.
Let's see.
Wow.
Now, going back, where did I leave off?
Dude. Oh, no, I've been here before.
Oh, I've been all over this game. I'd be surprised if you found a place I haven't been. I'm extremely thorough about that shit. Guess what? You can only reach that with one augmentation.
Yeah, the run or whatever. Or the
run,
jump.
well, not the run, but the fucking, the jump.
The jump upgrade?
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame. Channeling my inner Jerry Seinfeld.
Helicopter Kick says...
I don't like mayonnaise.
And that was the end of that. Jesus Christ. Helicopter Kick said, okay, Razor.
This is the mayonnaise stream, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got an action hero tournament here.
Deus Ex Mayonnaise Revolution.
Round 1. Biggest badass and why? Chuck Norris or Dolph Lundgren?
Oh, definitely. Well, Dolph Lundgren's badass for different reasons, but in terms of actual legit kicking ass, definitely Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris was a legit badass in real life. Still is. Won a bunch of karate championships. He studied fucking Brazilian martial arts under, like, the main guy who's trained all the MMA guys. And he did this before all of them were trained by him. Chuck Norris is the real deal, guys.
Stop following me says another way to reach that would be walking on the ledge.
Yeah, possibly.
Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me?
Nope.
I used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
So does this pay more, or?
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. You look a little different too, Xander. What's your new gig?
You look like a whore.
I'm keeping tabs on the derelict row ballers for now. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, you're stalling and we could use a little.
That's his inner dialogue.
O'Malley.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman.
Okay.
This guy is nothing minor, Jensen.
Just shave my head and put a barcode on the back.
Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits a fan. You in?
All right.
Can't let a guy like that roam free.
Already two big side quests, and these are not minor side quests.
Not at all.
I've got a couple of
They're involved.
leads, but O'Malley's got friends among
And they can
the
end differently.
I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the...
Which is...
Suits me. Rules would only slow me down.
Very dirty Harry of you, Jensen. But we still have to be careful how we handle this. We've worked hard to catch this son of a bitch. I don't want him to walk on a technicality.
Okay.
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
Okay.
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
It's right behind me.
There and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-hog gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this.
I love this game.
I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted. Would make shit easier to handle on my side.
Grey Wolf Leader says, "Oh my goodness, I never realized Jensen is basically gruff voice Inspector Gadget."
He's always using
a bit,
proxies, scapegoats,
a bit,
and red herrings to get us off
especially when you upgrade,
but after months of
and it gets the really crazy
finally
kills.
got through to one of his guys, turned him into a mole. He provides us
Mo.
stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my
Nice to mow you. I mean, nice to meet you, Mo. I mean.
Another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
Oh God!
You haven't lost your touch,
Like Luke
Jensen.
Skywalker with a blue alien on a
O'Malley
cliff
will ask you to
face.
retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and
what about...
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive.
Body bag!
So you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
Okay,
Right.
let's do this.
In a body bag.
You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
Friend zoned already.
Liberty Prime says, "Someone needs to tell that greedy little Disney mouse to keep his..." I keep fucking missing it. "To keep his dirty little white glove paws off the Star Wars lore. Hashtag bring back Lucas."
Indeed.
Tennis.
Combine. Ooh. Damage upgrade for what?
What are you gonna use the most? Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's an easy answer there.
Ten of Spades says, "Razor wants to change the piss filter to red because he's a commie."
Fuck off.
Also, what is Halloween's best album and best song?
I'm not a big Halloween guy. You know, you're better off asking somebody else.
Overseer USA donated $20. Thank you. Have a happy new year, everyone. Which Deus Ex Human Revolution ending is your favorite?
Probably. I gotta be honest. Like all the endings are a little bit weak, but the humanity first guy, that one, is the one I generally go with.
I go with Seraph.
Yeah, I don't.
The technology. Technology for everyone. Chaos.
Communism.
So.
Oh, I can go along the ledge.
Hot damn.
Hot diggity damn. Diggity do.
Yeah, I didn't
and
think
I'm
you had the
dead.
system.
Did it save? Did it?
I think when you walk through the door.
Yeah, I think it may have auto-saved. Let's hope.
John Smith says, "Missed you last week, Taryn. And what are your thoughts on the new Star Wars?"
Yes, sir.
I really do agree with Razor. When I watched it with him, it's basically a fan film. Yeah. I mean, every time they could have done something cool, they chose not to.
Yeah.
They played it safe, and you can expect more of that in the future.
Yep.
It's just disappointing.
Okay, we have 2 praxis points. Oh, do we want the wall punch? Do we want to be Adam Jensen wall puncher?
Every time...
Oh, we have 1. Okay, I only need 1.
Every time I play this game or Mankind Divided, I always get the upgrades that let me traverse the environment, the best so I can explore.
Adam Jensen wall puncher. What the fuck? Where's my wall puncher? Aha. Oh! Already with the body bags.
Sir Andy Kluber says, "Welcome back, Taryn. Here's some cash."
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What? Hold on. Do we need to... No?
He's not close enough?
I don't know. Or maybe No, I have enough energy. Weird. Must have been a funky corner. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Listen to that music, though.
Yeah.
I love it. That
love the tension.
Soundtrack.
I love that the music is layered. Did you ever notice that? In the actual sound files, all of it's layered.
What do you mean?
Like, say, for instance, the boss music. I've listened to it, and there are 3 layers to every boss song. And it's fucking beautiful the way they overlap. Like, each one could be its own song.
Come on, bitch. Get over here. I mean, I could shoot him, but it'd be loud. Actually, it'll be loud regardless.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the sloppy kill is a little quieter than a gunshot. Seriously?
What? No?
You gotta hold it.
I am? I don't know what's going on.
Did you turn off the notifications?
Oh, yes! I did turn off notifications, but that shouldn't change anything. I'm still hitting the right buttons. Alright. Now, here's where I'm kind of fucked. I don't have the Icarus landing system.
Randy Kluber went...
Can't go straight down, but I think I can take the circuitous route.
Continues. Here's some cash. With Kilroy's self-destruction, I guess this means the world is safe from worlds colliding, from Styx Hexenhammer and Razor meeting. Can't be in the same place at the same time.
Well, he's still coming to Phoenix. That's the thing about Kilroy. A bunch of people are still having meetups, so like all the people who are gonna go are still gonna go.
Right.
They're just not. They don't wanna go to the actual convention. I have no reason to not go. Fuck, I fucked that up.
Whoops.
That was my bad. I have no reason not to go, because I kind of looked at it and it was like, my rule of thumb is whenever there's a big fucking drama cyclone, whenever there's a big shit blizzard, it's important to take stock of your personal situation and say objectively, okay, how has my personal situation changed as a result of any of this? And the absolute irrefutable answer in my case was, it has absolutely not changed at all. I haven't been treated any differently. Nothing bad has happened to me. I'm not going to be outraged on other people's behalf, particularly when a lot of the people who are outraged are not people I have a terribly high amount of respect for. Really, this is just evidence the skeptic community fucking devours its own. That's really what's going on. I think the mistake Kilroy made was inviting too many skeptics, honestly. And then making it kind of a bunch of clannish bullshit where the alt-right and the skeptics were given an incentive to once again shit on each other.
Right.
You know, that's never gonna end well. All right, I'm down the shaft.
Kazakami says, saw a campus reform video where they listed off Trump's tax plan to liberal students and told them it was Bernie's. They thought it was great.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Because at this point, it's just nothing but rhetoric.
Yeah, absolutely. No. It's just, it's a team sport at this time, guys. I mean, that's what's going on. I bet you if you did that to the Young Turks, you'd get the same fucking result.
Yeah.
I bet you anything. Nothing in here.
Heavy Hebrew said...
Love that SWAT turn.
Heavy Hebrew said, McCarthy did nothing wrong.
He did absolutely nothing wrong. Well, that's not true. He stopped. No, it's true. He stopped before the job was done. You want to blame him for anything? There it is. You know, you think Hollywood is so fucking... or so goddamn pinko for no reason? But seriously, read that book. The book I recommended early in the stream. Hollywood Party, Kenneth Lloyd Billingsley. Impeccably sourced. It is the other half of the story your fucking social studies teacher did not tell you. Very good book. And actually very well written, too.
Tuluian says, Razor, how will California survive the rather big earthquake that will be triggered by all the panties dropping at the moment of your meeting with Styx?
I don't know. Well, the epicenter is going to be here in Phoenix, so how's Phoenix going to survive?
Loki Owl says, I've consumed nothing but beef jerky and whiskey for 2 weeks. I smell like a well-worn saddle and aged buffalo. Is it possible to travel back in time purely through diet?
Yes.
And there you go.
Actually, that sounds to me like the modern, like more of a modern diet. The Sterling and/or Movie Bob diet.
Melphis Sky says, how in the fuck can Disney fuck up Star Wars this badly and yet does a better job not fucking up the MCU?
Alright, we got the weapons shipment. What?
How is it that Disney can fuck up Star Wars but not fuck up, and yet does a better job not fucking up the MCU?
Well, I mean, the cracks, I would argue, are beginning to form on the MCU. I think I did a video earlier this year about superhero movies hitting the wall, and I stand by that rant. I think we're headed down the other side of the mountain with regard to superhero films in general. And I don't think that's necessarily the MCU's fault entirely. It's just too many companies got in on the act. You know, it was just too profitable. Too much. It's just too much. Everything goes through cycles, and, you know, this is a cycle, as far as I'm concerned. So, you know, it's just fact of life, folks. It's eventually going to go away. So, yeah.
Kazikame says, short opinions on the DS9 episode The Magnificent Ferengi.
Oh, shit.
If you come back in here,
I'm gonna hit you with so many rights, you're gonna beg for a laugh.
That's the one with Iggy Pop, right?
I forget.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, actually. That's a really good one. If it's the one I'm thinking of, that's the one where Iggy Pop plays a Vorta. What do we have here?
So what'd you think of it?
I just said, it was a really good episode.
William Silva says, "Hey, Razor and Terran, should I get into the InCal universe?"
I am not the biggest InCal guy at all.
Oh.
I love Mobius, you know, as all of you know, but the InCal is not my thing. And isn't, like, Jodorowsky is kind of involved in that? That may explain why. I'm not a big Alejandro Jodorowsky guy at all. I think he's kind of a fucking Eurotrash pube, personally. What is this?
And he says, and Star Wars could be worse, you know. They could make the Mood Ring lightsabers movie canon. Ah.
Body bag! Oh, damn it! I did not want to do that. That was not a thing that I wanted to do. What is going on here? Hello? Thank you.
Helicopter Kick says, "Okay, Razor. Number 2. Seed versus number 7 Seed. Biggest badass and why? Charles Bronson or Clint Eastwood?"
Oh, Bronson. Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Bronson was no fucking joke. Fucking coal miner, goddamn, you know, the guy in World War... Look into Charles Bronson's World War II record. He fucking murdered bitches. Mm-hmm. He was a decorated tail gunner. So yeah, Bronson, hands down.
Let's see.
Not that I don't love Eastwood.
Mal Roadkill says, "So the new Disney Alien movie will feature heroic xenomorphs battling the patriarchy by making men and women with internalized misogyny understand what it is to be raped by toxic systems of power."
Are you scripting this movie now? Because it sounds like it.
Still better love story than Twilight.
Yes.
James Dietrich says, "As a punk fan, do you resent Billy Idol?"
Oops! I forgot. I have to remain undetected while I'm in. Yikes!
As a punk fan, do you resent Billy Idol as a concept? I can't conceive of the 80s without Steven's guitar.
Yeah, I'm not a Billy Idol guy. Oh shit! It's saved right after I killed him! Oh, this fucking game. I wonder what happens if you fuck up, actually. I don't think I've ever fucked up this mission.
Every time, I've gone in before I accepted the quest and murdered everyone. Then I accepted the quest and just went in.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's easy. It's the cheatsy way to do it, but...
Come on, you fucker. There we go.
Retro Electro says, "Thoughts on Disney buying 20th Century Fox?"
Oh, God. Guys, there have been people talking about how Disney has a monopoly now, and I agree, it's getting very monopolistic, at least within their chosen field. Disney, in terms of... Oh, that was my bad. Disney, in terms of actual box office, is not that big a deal, actually. They're behind WB by quite a bit. Although this year, I wouldn't be surprised if this year Disney actually managed at the end of the year to pull in more revenue than WB, because I had just seen that when I was checking the year-end box office results, WB was like only $1 billion ahead of Disney, and Disney that was before Disney dropped The Last Jedi, and The Last Jedi is definitely going to make more than $1 billion.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, so Disney may have a shot to depose WB as the king of the box office right now, but yeah. Sorry, I got a sidetracked. Repeat the question.
What do you think about them buying 20th Century
right,
Fox?
Okay, 20th Century Fox, sorry. It's hard. I'm really bad at multitasking while I answer questions, as you all know. It is getting very monopolistic, and the thing that I worry about the most, I talked about this on Twitter, is they own so much. They own so many beloved things, and the thing nobody really talks about is Disney have had a history of shitting the bed. Right? Like, they had yes, they had that big period in the late 80s, early 90s where they were king shit, but then they followed it up with nearly dying in the late 90s, early 2000s again. That was when Michael Eisner was deposed as the head of Disney. That was a big shitstorm. And before that, in the early 80s, Disney almost died. Again, there was another Brown study in the 60s, if I remember correctly. And, like, Disney is just peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. And each time they have a valley, there's always some talk about, fuck, are they going to be able to survive? Somehow they managed to hang on by the skin of their teeth. But, you know, the thing that worries me is now they're taking some of our favorite franchises along for the ride. What the fuck was that? You heard a vent open from that far away? But yeah, that's what I worry about, because they're in a peak right now. But the peak isn't even that old, right? The peak started in, what, 2012? The shit? Oh. Hold on. Fucking autosave. Autosave is fucking me right now.
That's why you gotta make manual saves.
But yeah, the most recent peak for Disney is 2012 or so. You know, you have to be really careful putting all your eggs in the Disney basket. Basically, it would be my cautious exhortation.
Best Way Killa says, don't forget to make sure Jensen does the safety dance.
Yes. Crouch edition.
Yeah.
Move! Thank you. Shithead. Alright.
Nice.
Shit, can I get back up here? Is this even an option?
Go back up? No. You'd have to go around to do that, the way you came in. There's no ladder or anything.
God damn it.
Should be an AUG to make your hand a grappling hook. Go.
Hook shot AUG?
Yeah.
It's funny because he can't extend his arm. He does it for kills and shit.
Burger Lord says, hey Razor, have you seen the Netflix original movie Bright, inspired by Shadowrun?
What the fuck? Man, I am getting screwed here. I haven't seen it. Everybody's talking about it, so I don't know.
Its user critic score is the opposite of The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
On Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Blade Runner 2049 has a pretty high user score too, and that's a piece of shit. So, I don't know. I'm not sure I trust the fucking sheep any more than I do the professional critics.
Cyber Theory says opinions on the band Misfits.
Not a fan. I've talked about this before. I talked about this in my Danzig mythos, actually. Not a Misfits guy, you know.
Hellhammer fan says,
What the did you see that?
They saw you.
Threw a fucking solid object. Alright, whatever.
Hellhammer fan says, Adam Jensen doesn't have limitations. He has augmentations.
This Matt's got to know his augmentations. Man, if we could get fucking Elias Tofexis to record that.
Oh my god. I'd love him forever.
This rifle is my girlfriend.
Helicopter Kicks says,
how do I get
okay,
past
Razor,
these fuckers?
number 3 seed versus 6 seed. Biggest badass and why? Schwarzenegger versus Steven Seagal.
Definitely Seagal.
Okay.
Seagal's martial arts prowess, there's like almost a YouTube genre dedicated to like downplaying his martial arts accomplishments. And the problem with it is the evidence, quote unquote, massive air quotes, the evidence they use to downplay Steven Seagal's martial arts bona fides are these demonstrations of Aikido that are really rehearsed, and he barely touches people, and it's like, oh, that's so fake. Oh, he's not a real martial artist. It's like, you don't understand. That's how Aikido demonstrations are. Like, before Seagal was born, that's how Aikido demonstrations looked. That's not his fault. That doesn't mean he's fucking fake. Seagal's legit. Seagal's absolutely legit. It's just people don't like him. Because he's a little bit of a dick. But whatever. So what? So am I.
Rybrant Man for the win says...
What the fuck? Oh, there was a guy behind me! God damn it!
How would you rank the Deus Ex games, Razor?
I would rank, shit. I'd honestly put, Deus Ex about on par with Human Revolution. I think there were ways in which... What?
How'd you end up there?
See what I mean? Like, the checkpoints are, like, dropping me into places where I'm about to get discovered. I would put the original Deus Ex about on par with Human Revolution, because I feel like Human Revolution improved in certain ways on the original Deus Ex. You know, it's not perfect.
Man's got to know his limitations.
Exactly. And, you know, it has better points than the original Deus Ex, and it has modernized kind of drawbacks, you know, third-person turbo kills, and so forth. But I think in the overall, I'd actually put Human Revolution about on par with the original, in terms of just pure fun factor and, you know, depth. I'm actually very impressed by Human Revolution, and Mankind Divided isn't far behind. I'd actually put Invisible War, which I really like, about on par with Mankind Divided as well.
Let's see.
And The Fall, somewhere in the fucking sub-basement.
Oh, yeah.
And Operation Snowblind, which is actually a fun little shooter. Probably above The Fall.
Philosophical... I'll get it.
You alright? Speaking French on me now.
Philosophical Zombie says, couldn't stop the tax plan. What a shame.
Let's see here.
Sonic R1 says, I hate the pop machine at work. I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
Did it give you a skull gun?
Walter's host says, thanks for all that you do, Razor.
Shit.
Keep kicking ass and taking names. Godspeed.
Godspeed, sir.
RazörFist the Majaholic says, hey Razor, hypothetical question. How much money would I have to donate to get you to punch Taryn in the face really fucking hard?
I would never punch Taryn Gell in the face. I'd shoot him.
Evan Rose says, Mr. Nostradamus, given your previous prophecy on The Last Jedi was correct, what does your crystal ball show about Solo and Episode 9?
Man. I'm sorry that, you know, obviously the safe bet is goat fuck because of all the backstage stuff. Whenever I said, this is actually what I say about WWE as well. The more interesting the story backstage is, the less interesting the story on the stage is. You know what I mean?
Don't push it, asshole. I ain't telling you again.
Fuck. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why okay. So he sees me on the other side of that corner, but he goes to the corner where I am?
Right.
Kind of shoddy AI there. Oops. Wrong one.
Nexus 8 says, how would you make a Deus Ex game? Characters, plot, etc.
Fuck. I don't know. You know, one of the things I think Deus Ex needs to get back into, if there's one flaw, more globe trekking, more going around
areas.
different locales and stuff.
Take you to the bank, Senator. To the blood bank.
That would definitely be what I would do. I would move around to different locations because I feel like that's something that would be one of my criticisms of the modern games. They don't go around to enough places. And some of that has to do with modern budgets, you know? I think we're getting to the point where having a AAA game that has 4 major hub areas, it might be economically impractical now with the fidelity of graphics and shit.
Right.
You know, it's just getting too extreme. That's extreme with an X.
See, Hellhammer fan says, God made each and every one of us unique until he got to China. Copy paste, copy paste. Ah, that's a good one.
Did you hear about the Chinese look-alike contest? Everybody won.
Easy. I said turn around and leave. Last chance.
Okay. Okay. I'm satisfied. I'm going back.
I guess.
Oppressed Kakistani says, "Hey gentlemen, hope you guys had a kick-ass holiday. Which video was your favorite to write, and which one was your favorite to edit?" Ooh.
Favorite to write, favorite to edit. What did we do this year? We did Ghost of a Tale.
Mm-hmm.
We did Styx 2. Styx 2 was good. I liked that one. We did Cuphead. That was a lot of fun.
I really did enjoy Uh-oh, hold on.
What's up?
Is the stream down?
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
Why are we having...
says we're still on.
Yeah, I think it's the YouTube server.
It must be the server, guys. We're fine here.
No, we're not.
Uh-oh.
No, it's just connection with the YouTube server specifically. Hold on. It says we're live. It does indeed. Yeah, stream is back. We're gonna give it just a second here. We'll answer some questions while we do, I guess.
We'll just monitor this for a second. Yeah, let's catch up on questions.
Okay, it's getting better. Here we go. We're back in green. We're good. I think it's just YouTube server because you know, a lot of streams for fucking Star Wars bullshit and whatever. But anyway,
favorite to edit. I really enjoyed doing the Cuphead one. I really liked that one.
I liked it. I wasn't crazy about writing it because I felt like shit and I had a fucking medical issue that I was dealing with. That episode was the biggest pain in the balls to fucking write because I felt like shit.
Oh, and I also liked editing the DS9 intro. That was a good challenge.
Yeah, those were fun too. Film Noir Archives was a lot of fun to do because I'd meant to do it all year and finally got around to it. So, okay, we seem to be okay on the stream health. All right, guys, let's try this again. Go ahead and check and make sure it's working. Not open.
Helicopter Kick says, "Okay, Razor, number 4 seed versus number 5 seed. Biggest badass and why? Stallone or Van Damme?"
Oh, shit. Well, you know, I love Stallone, but Van Damme.
He's got the experience.
Van Damme's legit. Yeah. I mean, he is legit. And I've seen, you know, like Joe Rogan will say stupid shit like, well, I mean, his fights weren't recorded or something. But, like, no, Van Damme, he was kickboxing at a time where it was not legal to kickbox.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, a lot of that shit is not gonna be recorded. But all you have to do is look at the giant fucking softball on the side of his head.
Yeah.
And immediately know, okay, this guy was in some actual fights.
Walkia Lion donated 10. Hey Razor, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Fuck the haters and all their mothers. My question is simple. Ever thought about doing another guest appearance with Corpse Slut Harbinger of Games?
I would love to, but didn't he put his channel on hold? I'd be on his channel again in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself.
Shit. I'm back where I started.
John Smith says, the girl who played Kess went nuts in real life.
Yeah, after, though.
Yeah, way after.
Way after. You know, they treated her like shit. Fucking straight up.
Yeah.
Paramount, and it's funny because Paramount, the whole Star Trek, Rick Berman, all those guys have a history of treating actresses in particular like shit. the whole backstory between what happened with Dax leaving DS9. Once we get to that part, there's some really fucked up shit that went on there. Most of it having to do with Rick Berman. Rick Berman basically drove her off the fucking show. Like, what had happened, like, in brief summation, I guess in the early 90s, they were... So DS9 was the top-rated Star Trek show.
Right.
And consistently drawing strong ratings. And so they're about three seasons in, I want to say. Avery Brooks had wanted to get off the show. Like, the whole time Avery Brooks wanted to leave. And because he didn't want to be a career actor. It's funny, people think like, oh, he's a teacher now because he can't act because the offers dried up. No, bullshit. I guarantee you, this guy has turned down more offers than any other fucking working actor.
Right.
He was a teacher to start with, and then acting came along and distracted him from his teaching. And like the whole time he was just trying to get back to the teaching. He didn't want to do anything else, and now he's back to teaching, which is why he's not doing Hollywood parts. But yeah, like, I guess Avery Brooks wasn't gonna come back and whatever, and Terry Farrell, who plays Dax, was like, okay, we need to band together and demand more money. That's what we need to do, because we're making less than Voyager, and we're drawing better ratings.
Right.
So, banding everyone together, and they pressured the management. Management caved, and they wound up giving him more money, and it worked. So they're heading into the 7th season, which they had only been signed for 6 years, and so everyone had to re-sign for a 7th season. So she tries to do it again. Okay, everyone, let's band together. Let's ask for more money. Let's shoot for the moon. And she got left at the altar. Everybody left her there, and she got shit canned. She basically fired herself.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up.
Ten of Spades says Razor wanting to change the piss filter to red.
Is this guy's green?
I think Ten of Spades asked this question, or maybe he repeated it. I'm not sure. He says the red filter thing again, and he mentions Halloween. He says, my granddad bought me some of their stuff for Christmas. That's cool. The Heresy brothers say, why is there a pony J.C. Denton in the Deus Ex retrospective? Oh. Sorry. Not judging, brony myself, but I didn't think you two cared for My Little Pony. Or do you? Wink. I only put it in there for a joke, man. Honestly, if I'm being real.
Bullshit. He believes that friendship is magic.
Shut up.
Bullshit. He believes. Fuck, this is just gonna take me back to...
Yeah.
Shit, so this doesn't lead me out of... Fuck. Fuck.
John Smith donated 9/11.
Fuck.
I still have not seen Star Wars and do not plan to.
Yeah, don't bother, dude. Don't bother.
At least not paying for it.
Yeah.
First one since the 80s. Do you feel bad for giving Disney your money?
No, not at all.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean about giving Disney our money. I'm not saying we acquired it through illicit means at all. That is not a thing that I am saying.
Press Kekistani says, any thoughts on Elite Dangerous?
I like what I've played of it. It does feel, though, a little empty. That's been my consistent criticism with Elite Dangerous, is it's just a little bit... I'm all for procedural game design. It feels a little too procedural. But I do like it.
Metalhead Martyr says, you said you don't like board games. Do you have enough friends to play Secret Hitler? I think it would be hilarious.
Fuck, what the fuck? What is going on? How are they seeing me through concrete walls?
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost.
Jesus, I just need to get the fuck out of here. Yep, I'm gonna just run over here. Sweet! Okay, I made it, finally. Jesus! What a pain in the balls! Fuck.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, let's save now that we're shit the bed.
Cyber Theory says, just donating to say my friend Colton blows anus. Fuck you, Colton.
The protagonist from Gun?
Debonair Nerd says, Happy New Year, Razor and Mr. Gill. While Human Revolution is described as a prequel, do you think if it's more like a
There's gotta be another entrance outside.
What's a prequel and feels like a reboot?
Human Revolution. Does it feel more like a reboot to you?
No, it doesn't. I don't feel like it's a reboot at all. I've never felt that. That's.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Are we? Yeah, we're having issues again.
Stream taking a shit?
Yeah, it's dead.
No.
Hold on a sec. Sorry, guys. Thanks, internet neutrality. Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah, we're getting a dog. We're getting a dog shit frame rate too. I don't know why. We shouldn't be. Nothing is downloading. We're good. Yeah, it seems like... Yeah, we're just getting crap speed, guys. I think, unfortunately, we're probably going to have to end it here.
It's not me, is it?
Are you downloading something?
No. No, my phone's not even on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or my internet, I should say.
Unfortunately, guys, I don't know why. It just seems like YouTube has a shit speed right now. YouTube has been throwing a throttle tantrum ever since the net neutrality thing. It's funny. But anyways...
I don't even know if they can hear us right now.
They can. Sorry, guys. We are unfortunately going to have to end it there. You know, it was fun while it lasted, though. Thanks for joining us. We'll try it again with hopefully better YouTube latency next time.
Yeah, we'll try to get some of these questions, too.
Yeah, you know what? Let's continue it on Twitch, actually. Let's do that.
Okay.
Twitch has much better servers, and that's really all that's going on here. So, guys, go ahead and head on over. I'm going to go ahead and shout out a link to twitch.tv/RazörFist with a 0. And we should be good. Actually, yeah. You know what? That's weird.
You're signed out of your own chat.
Yeah, that's strange.